Where do you start? I mean, 11, 12 days constantly on the move, new scenery every single day, maybe 3 or 4 types of terrain every day. And you're with a group of people you've never met, but you bond, I don't know, almost immediately. Maybe by the second day, everyone's ripping into each other, everyone's laughing. It's become like a real family over only a really short period of time.
This expedition is truly an adventure, truly breaking boundaries, truly getting out of your comfort zone, breaking the routine, and it helps you see life differently, have a different perspective, come back with a fresh mind.
We're not doing any touristy stuff. It's exploring the country from a different angle, from a different perspective.
The typical holidays, go see some nice fancy places that usual tourists would do. But this is like, there's no one else except for this group. It is absolutely stunning. I think I enjoy this.
Yeah, I think this tour to me is more like off-road driving, but the special aspect of it, which I'm really happy, that it turned out to be also a photo tour. So it's like a combination of overlanding, off-roading, plus photography. So I'm really thrilled and enjoyed it very, very, very much.
The culture is beautiful. There's lots of areas to play with.
I have always heard so much about Mongolia, the landscapes, the beautiful sky, the coldest weather, and some very interesting lifestyle, the nomad lifestyle. So it always excited me.
That's something you really notice. It's just how much of a void this country is when you get into the outdoors. It's something that none of my friends or family have ever done before, and it's just not uncharted, but something very foreign for us, to come to a place like Mongolia, which is so remote, with one of the last nomadic lifestyles, and to be able to cross an entire country is without, with little roads, not seeing many people, meeting just people in the villages. It's a unique experience.
I think the cold, the extreme weather, and the uniqueness of the adventure is what brought me.
Minus 25 or minus 27 if I remember. That's what I have seen. Can't stand outside for 5 minutes without 3 to 4 layers on. So yeah, it's amazing at the same time, so beautiful.
This looked like a very exciting opportunity to have an out-of-the-world experience, and that's why I chose the winter expedition. Not that it was kind to me, but I just wanted to make sure that this road is safe for everybody else. So I'm just going left and right, skidding to see the surface.
Safety measures.
Safety measures, exactly.
I'm used to going to cold weather trips, like in photography tours, but this cold is completely different. Severe cold, I could say, bone chilling.
I absolutely loved the driving experience. The feeling of being in the control of an SUV, manual gear, different terrain, suddenly you're in snow, sometimes with traction, sometimes without, suddenly you're in dirt. Sometimes it's bumpy, sometimes it's smooth.
This is my first time driving on snow. I did face a couple of challenges, but then day by day you learn how to use the vehicle on the terrain, slipped, skid, and then you find your control. So it's been a learning experience and an awesome experience.
Biggest challenge aside from the ice is just crossing from different, we're on mud one hour, into the snow the next hour, then in the ice, then back on the blacktop. You get comfortable on the blacktop, then you're straight back into the ice again. So It's just constantly changing.
At the very beginning of the expedition, when I was driving on ice, I skid quite a few number of times. That showed that I didn't have the know-how on how to control the vehicle on ice. And eventually I learned it. I actually drove about 100 kilometers without skidding on ice. So that's a big deal.
I think the highlight so far for me has been arriving on the frozen lake, at Khufskool Lake. That was something just stunning. You know, a meter of ice, crystal clear. You can see every individual crack all the way through to the water. That's a unique experience.
It felt almost like you're on a ship or you're on a boat and the ground is frozen. It felt like a game, like a video game. It was amazing.
The drifting when we were allowed to let go with free spirit, that was fun. And I also had the first beautiful starry night, so that was really nice and it was really surreal.
The frozen lake is at par with the group. This was an amazing group of people. We had a lot of fun. We felt like we knew each other from many years. We were joking, kidding around. It was amazing.
Obviously, driving in the snow might be a little tricky, but every bit of what I was there on the snow, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was so much pumping, like fully excited.
It's one of the best experiences that I went through. The best off-roading trip in my life. One of the best photography trips in my life.
I always wanted to sign up for something adventurous, and I got more than what I have asked for. This is probably the beginning of something new.